Hello children, today we will look at singular and plural sentences. So children, in our last class we saw what is singular and plural and how to change singular nouns into plural nouns. Nouns can be either singular or plural. Singular is one, plural is more than one. For example, one cat, two cats. In this class, we will see how to use singular plural in sentences. Let's look at this sentence. The cat is drinking milk. There is only one cat in this sentence, so cat is a singular noun. The cats are drinking milk. This time there are two cats, so cats is a plural noun. If you look carefully at the second sentence, you will see that another word has also changed. The verb is has become are. When we change singular nouns to plural nouns in a sentence, we have to make sure that all the parts of the sentence is correct and not just the noun itself. We have to check the verbs and the pronouns too. Looking at nouns and verbs, let's look at the next sentence. The squirrel climbs the tree. Here the noun is squirrel in the singular form and verb climbs in singular form. Subject and verbs must agree with each other. If subject is singular, then verb is singular, and if subject is plural, then verb is plural. But nouns and verbs for singular plural are written in opposite ways. The squirrels climb the tree. Here the noun squirrel changes to squirrels, but for the verb we remove the s from climbs and it changes to climb. Plural noun is when you add s to the singular form, but plural verb is when you remove s from the singular form. As we have seen in the previous example, the squirrel climbs the tree changes to the squirrels climb the tree. See here, the s is added to the subject and s is removed from the verb. Most of the time, verbs remain the same, but it changes when the noun or pronoun is third person singular. Let's look at the table below when the verb changes using the verb sing. I sing, we sing, you sing, you sing. She, he, it sings, they sing. The girl or boy sings, the girls or boys sing. Note the first person and second person, the verb remains the same, but for the third person, the verb changes. Here, in the third person, the verb changes from sings to sing. The child likes to draw. Changing to plural form would be the children like to draw. Here the noun child changes to children and the verb likes would be like. In this example, the child is third person singular. So notice the verb likes changes to like. Let's try this exercise. Change the underlined word to plural and also the verb accordingly. The bus is late. The buses are late. A doll is in my bag. The dolls are in my bag. A horse jumped over the gate. The horses jumped over the gate. The dog ran after the cat. The dogs ran after the cats. The boy was happy to get a new toy. The boys were happy to get new toys. We saw how the nouns and verbs change in a sentence from singular to plural. Looking at nouns and verbs, let's look at the next sentence. I am watching TV. Here we see I. I is a pronoun for a single person. But if there are many, it changes to we. We are watching TV. So here I am changes to we are. We know that subject and verb must agree with each other. Same way, the pronoun and verb too must agree when changing from singular to plural. Like nouns, pronouns also replace from singular to plural. Let's look at some more examples. She likes to play football. The pronoun here is she, and likes is the verb. When we change it to plural, she turns to they, and likes changes to like. They like to play football. Here she is a third person, so likes, the verb, changes to like. I like to play with my toy. Here we see two pronouns, I and my, and the noun toy. We like to play with our toys. I turns to we, and my turns to our, and toy turns to toys. Notice here I is a first person singular, so the verb like does not change when we convert it to plural. He took his dog to the park. Here there are two pronouns, he and his, and the noun dog. When we change it to plural, he turns to they, his turns to their, and dog turns to dogs. They took their dogs to the park. Not all the nouns and verbs change. We have to read the sentence and see that it agrees with each other. Let's look at another sentence. This apple is ripe. Here we see the pronoun this and noun apple in singular form. These apples are ripe. When we change it to plural, this becomes these, apple becomes apples, and is changes to are. Let's look at another sentence. That apple is ripe. Here we see the pronoun that and noun apple. When we change it to plural, those apples are ripe. That changes to those, apple changes to apples, and is changes to are. We use this or these for things that are near, and that or those for things that are far. We have seen the rules to change nouns from singular to plural. Here is a list showing singular and plural pronouns which take the place of nouns. I, me, my, mine changes to we, us, our, ours. You, your changes to you, your, yours. He, she, it changes to they. Him, her, it changes to them. His, hers changes to their or theirs. This changes to these. That changes to those. So now, children, you know which pronoun to replace in singular and plural.